Yo guys, what up? It's your boy AMG Dents, aka the Midnight Owl, here with another legendary stream. We are doing the F1 Mandem community race at Azerbaijan. Let's get into it then. So we've got a couple of boys on the circuit. Let's do a bit of an introduction here whilst we're on the formation lap, shall we? So we've got Yuki Tsunoda on pole, Mike Fowler in second place. Apparently as well, Ryan in third as official sugar daddy. Both of them have been disqualified from the outlap for their mischievous antics. Valtteri Bottas fourth, Alexander Albon fifth, Daniel Ricciardo doing wonders for McLaren in P6, Carlos Sainz seventh, Ocon eighth, Gasly ninth, and Charles Leclerc starting from 10th. Other famous names on the grid today, we've got Alex So Fresh Bro. Make sure that you check him out and keep tabs on him. We've also got Dr. or Donnie Clinton inside here as well. Great to see him racing with us. And as well as that too, we've got my boy Lamin, we've got my boy Harvey, and also we got my boy Leo as well. So a couple of them have already been quite naughty and got disqualified on the outlap, as I'd expect just with these guys. But either way, the race is just about to start. So let's go on board Yuki Tsunoda as he lines his car up on pole. Mike and Ryan might actually struggle a bit with cold tyres towards the end, or the start of the race even. But this is going to be fun. It's going to be really fun as well. And also, guys, just let me know as well how the stream looks. Still a couple of bits that I'm trying to fix here and there as well, since I've got a new monitor. So that's a bit of trial and error. Nope, fix this camera as well, actually. Just bring it a bit lower. You guys can see me. Oh, and yeah, let's get on with the race, shall we? So, it looks like Yuki Tsunoda's got a brilliant start there. Ooh, and there's carnage, there's absolute carnage at the rear there. Let's go back and see who it is that's creating the drama and mess. For some reason, I've lost my sound as well. Hopefully it comes back at some stage as there's another crash. I think that was Mike Fowler. Mike Fowler's dropped down the order. Sugar Daddy as well has dropped from 3rd to 5th. Donnie Clinton. Ooh, and there's another crash. Ryan's on a howler. Ryan's on a huge howler as well. Let's see who else. Who are the big winners and losers on the first lap. Donnie's had an incredible start. Let's actually go on board with him for a bit. In the Silver Arrows. Love it. Good car of choice. Ooh, there's a Haas that's crashed there. Who is that? What's that Haas is having? Howlers. I think it's Leo. Leo, actually, to be fair, let me give Leo some credit, man. He literally joined after qualifying with no laps, no practice around here. So, yeah, it's going to be a steep learning curve for him. But he actually is a real-life driving instructor. So, and not just like your regular, driving instructor either. He drives for Porsche. So, he's training to become a professional full-time racing driver, which is like one of my dreams. So, big shout out to Leo. Big respect to him as we continue to follow Donnie, which is the lead of our non-AI drivers. Let's go a bit down into the pack then and see the intense battle between Ryan and obviously Mike as well. So Ryan's got the upper hand at the moment in P12, but he's dropped a significant amount of places. Mike Fowler as well in P14 as they really harass that wall. Yuki Tsunoda with his AlphaTauri getting P1 and getting the fastest lap as well, obviously because it's the first lap. Abby would be extremely proud because that's her guy, except for me, of course. And yeah, let's see what's happening. Oh, Mike with a dive bomb. Let's go on board with Mikey. Go on board with Mikey. Who's that? Who's that? Is that George Russell getting banged on? God damn it. Right then. Ooh, a big slide for Mike Fowler there. Let's actually go on board with this car. See how it drives. As there's an AI beating up somebody, I think it's Max Verstappen versus Ryan there. So Red Bull tactics definitely come into hand as Mike makes his way through the field. Just trying to line up a move on Lance Stroll, but I'm sure he'll get that teed up for the next set of corners. Let's go further down the grid then. So we've got, obviously as well, Ryan trying to catch up to this pack after he's been assaulted quite rudely by Max Verstappen. Actually got Harvey doing a really great job as well, just on the back of Ryan. Lamin behind Harvey. And then Alex behind Lamin. So all of the Mandem in a close train. Oh no. Leo having some issues trying to keep it on the circuit, but he'll definitely find his way around here. It's one of the most technical circuits, to be fair, so can't beat him up too harshly. And I'm sure he'll be a lot more prepared for the next one of these that we do. Even though I don't know why he's in reverse. Either way, gonna go on board with Alex here. Looks like he's got a really close gap to Lamin. Let's see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna use some overtake? So he gets into the slipstream of Lamin here. Touches the wall on the left, but also fine. Oh, he goes around the outside. Audacious move from Alex there, man. So fresh, bro. Absolutely killing it. Love that. I think the next move for him then will be Harvey. Let's go on board with Harvey then, because I don't think Lamin's going to dive that. Oh no, Harvey's had a late moment there. I think he forgot his magic button. That's not going to help, but you can still catch up with the train ahead. That's Lamin. Lamin's gone wide there. Oh no. Strange to not see a safety car out. Either way, let's go on board with Mike. There's more chaos and drama here. Yo, Six, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining. I know it's very well. Actually, for us, it's quite late. For you guys in the States, hopefully a bit more of a respectable time. But I hope you're going to enjoy this, man. There's a couple of guys in our F1 Twitter community racing each other on F1. I've got a new 49-inch monitor, so it's completely like blaring in my eyes. So I was like, I'll just spectate and watch the madness unfold. It's nice, you know, to not be involved in the drama for a change. But yeah, I think the most competitive guys in here really and truly are Mike and Ryan, although he's going under the official name in P9 as Official Sugar Daddy. How he got to that name, I will never know. Either way, ooh, Mercedes touches the wall there. It's Donny. Donny's hanging in. Really hanging in there. And Ryan's starting to build a gap. Mike's going to start getting impatient now. Mike's going to get really impatient. Yo, we got my sexy girlfriend, Abby, in the chat as well. What's going on, Abby? Thank you so much for joining. And 8 p.m. here. Yeah, reasonable time, man. Reasonable time. So anyway, we got Mike in the DRS of the Aston Martin there. Ooh, free wide. Free wide. Jesus. They overtake the Mercedes like it's a Nissan Micra. Absolute scenes. It's dive bombs. Oh no. Oh no. Donny collects Mike. Oh no. And whilst we say that, oh my days, Alex has got the fastest lap as well. It's not really going so well for Team Red Bull at the moment. Currently P17 and P15. As there's more chaos to the Mercedes there. But I'm going to leave that for now. And this race is really kicked off. We'll stay on board with Mike. It's really interesting to see what strategy these guys deploy as well. And you need to unmute them so we can hear them having to go at each other. Good idea, Abby. I forgot about that. This is why you're amazing. Because I actually completely forgot that I've got them muted and they can't hear me either. So I'm not going to tell them I'm here. I'm just going to see what they say. Ooh, it's quiet. It's very quiet in here. Let's see what the drama is. So
everyone got killed at the start.
So we quit on the stream. Mike had another howler. Mike's having a howler. Anyway.
Okay, gap ahead is 24.2 seconds.
Right, let me see if I can find my cursor. So I can hear them, but they can't hear me at the moment. Then let's take this out of the menu. Oh no, Abby, probably the wrong card to vote for today. To be fair, as he spins again, he spins again.
I need to get into the DRS, man.
Oh no. We'll leave Mikey.
Loses so much time.
I'm gonna go on board with Mr. Ryan up in P9, having a decent recovery so far. You know what's really funny? So to add some context, Abby was on Twitter, and there's this app called NGL. It's like this app where people can message anonymously.
Oh, not this guy again.
Asking questions. This Mike sounds really angry. And somebody, well, I say somebody, an anonymous person asked who's quicker, Ryan or Mike. And at the time, Abby actually did say Mike. But at the moment, Mike is struggling, man. I mean, to be fair, Mike doesn't use any assists. He doesn't use traction control. He doesn't use ABS. The guy is just like, you know, he likes it raw. man, that's most of us, to be fair, in other terms. But Ryan, on the other hand, he likes to use medium traction control, so he's managing to keep the rear end from sliding as much. But the thing I used to hear about medium traction control in F1 in the past is that it was very unpredictable. So if it didn't kick in at the right moment, you were in a lot of trouble. Let me tell you. See the way. Let's look at the gaps now. Mike Fowler's actually only 7 tenths behind Harvey, which is in P17. Not bad for Boomer, eh? Let's go on board with Mike. Let's try to skip around the outside of Harvey. Looks like it's not going to happen that way. Touches Harvey on the rear.
That you, Mike?
I know.
Sorry. Jesus, bro, you're fast.
So Harvey's let Mike through. You know, obviously Mike's Dutch and Harvey's Belgium, so I don't know if there's a bit of, you know, that going underneath the table. You know, it seems like Red Bull have like an infinite cost cap budget anyway, so it wouldn't surprise me if they're bribing drivers. But anyway, coming off that.
Wait, am I still in the lobby? I don't even know.
And I
I
think
think so.
Alex is still in the lobby. Let's check. Let's double check. Let's go on board with him.
I mean, you should be.
Let me just go back. Yeah, Alex, you're still in here, bro. You're still in here. You've got your Aston Martin with the purple helmet. It looks like you are currently P11, man. So second of the real-life drivers. We've got Ryan in 8th, trying to make a recovery after the horrendous start, which caught everybody out. Alex, basically P2 of the real-life drivers. Then we have Mike, which is probably going to get into AI fight with his Dutch compatriot Max Verstappen. And Harvey actually in 17th. Harvey's having a decent race, man. Can't knock him. Donny in a steady 18th place after recovering. And then we have Leo, which didn't do any laps and just came into this thing cold, man. Literally. Typical Porsche driver. And then we got my boy Lamin, which again, anything could happen. With this race, a mandatory pit stop is necessary. So a lot could change. I think he did, Six. I think he actually did as well. Man, you're on it. You're sharp with the lyrics, man. You're sharp with the lyrics. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen now. So let's follow the battle with... What's happened to Mikey? Let's go on board with Mikey. Ah, he's in a lonely 16th. So we'll come back to him. What other tasty gaps is there? It looks like Charles Leclerc is going to make a move on Albon. So let's follow that. Ooh, 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 side by side. Side by side. Jesus. Oh, audacious. Look at the strength. Look at the strength between Williams and the Ferrari. Charles Leclerc is trying to crowd Albon out to the left. Still fighting side by side. Ooh, someone's gonna have to back out there. They're not side by side still. Whoever's in that second AlphaTauri, I think it's Pierre Gasly's gonna get the advantage. Ooh, Charles Leclerc lost out there, and I think he's gonna get swamped on by Pierre Gasly too. Ooh, dive bomb! Dive bomb from Gasly. Whoa! That's absolutely crazy. It's weird as well. Nobody in this community race picked the Ferrari, man. Jeez. No one wanted the Ferrari strategy, I could see. So either way, just looking at, we have a yellow flag. It seems like Mike's made an early pit stop. What's going on, Mikey? Let's see. Has he completely just like quitted life? No, he's still going. Good. So in terms of the non-AI drivers, we still have Ryan P9, we've got Alex P2, then we have Harvey P3, Donny P4, Leo P5, Mike P6, and Lamin P7. Ooh, to play for, guys. Still a long way to go. Less than how many laps? 19 laps. So let's see, where's the next battle at? I think we really have to be looking at Charles Leclerc in this whole Ferrari battle, man, because that is looking a bit mad, can't lie. So he's in the slipstream of Pierre Gasly, but then also Carlos Sainz is in the slipstream of him, so this could become a slipstream train, as we see. Daniel Ricciardo also putting a lot of pressure on Valtteri Bottas, so at least Abby's got something to smile about today. Abby in the chat saying Mike can't let Ryan beat him. Low. I back Mike as well. God damn it. Looks like it's going to get personal. Never gonna hear the end if Ryan beats Mike. That's true. That's true. Ryan.
No, that's fine.
Ryan.
This shit game doesn't count for anything anyway.
Ryan will be insufferable for the next month until we do Le Mans.
Hey, don't speak too soon.
Keep it on the road, bro. Keep it on the road. Top of the non-AI drivers at the moment. And to be fair, my man Alex is giving George Russell a lot to think about. You know, I'm gonna go on board with Alex for a minute. Looks like we're not jinxing. Abby says I have to block Ryan on Twitter if he starts. Jeez. Make sure I got my popcorn for that. Make sure I got my popcorn for that still. Right then, so we've got Alex coming through the castle section. Right, then I left. Using the overtake, I see.
You're going to be on hards next time.
Someone giving the strategy away as well. Somebody's going on to the hard tires, but I don't know who. Ryan starting to close the gap up on the next Aston Martin as well. Gap was over 2 seconds last lap. Now it's just floating around the 1.9 to 2 second bracket. Quite nice. To be fair, if Ryan keeps this pace up, he might be within a shout of the top 5, I think. He's obviously got Lance Stroll to clear. Then there's like a huge DRS train between Gasly, Leclerc and Sainz. And then to be fair, it'll be interesting to see what happens to the top 4 when you've got Alexander Albon, Ricardo, Bottas and Yuki. Just in a field of his own, man, literally. That man's driving for his contract. Either way, still on board with Alex then. He's got DRS on Mr. George Russell. Inspector Russell in that. Really putting that pressure, man. One you's trying to catch. Ooh, Mike with the fastest lap. Mike's not giving up. Mike said, nah, I'm not going down, buddy. So we're gonna have to watch Mike soon as well. Ooh, Alex gave Russell a bit of a love tap there, can't lie. I think Toto's gonna be wagging his finger at Alex next time he sees him in the paddock for sure. And Alex using that overtake button. I think George Russell might be using it to defend as well. Ooh, Mr. Donny Clinton is within 1.5 seconds of Leo as well, so that could be a tasty fight to look at some stage as well. So Mike's actually on the back of Donny, so let's see how that one goes. Round 2 in the castle section now. How's Mike gonna do this? How's Mike gonna do this? Ooh, round the outside maybe? Oh, that's risky! Oh, Mikey! Jeez! What a move. Round the outside, you know. I've never seen a move done there before. Can't lie.
Oh.
As he just bumps the wall. A little bumper cut. Nothing that won't buff out, I guess. Gets into the final corner before the long arm straight. So the next target for Mike would be Leo. Holding a steady P17, you know, for a guy that's not done any laps. He's doing his thing.
Leo is not there anymore, my guy.
Is he not?
the AI thing.
Oh, is
He
it?
left.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Had me food. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, Jesus! This guy, man, this is the like the 4th time he bumps me.
Bit of a rivalry between the Mercedes and a Red Bull, like the good old days. Don't get fights like this anymore, unfortunately. Either way. Mike gonna use his DRS on Donny with overtake. I think Mike's gonna stay defensive because if he goes on the racing line, he might get punted. Ooh, ooh, ooh! He made the corner just.
Yeah, again, there he goes, man.
No, it's not me, Jess. Hi, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining us. And it's a community race, so actually, we're on board with Mike, which is currently in P18. He's not having the strongest of races, but to be fair, we know that Formula 1 isn't his forte. Having said that though, we've got Ryan all the way in P8. He's the first of the real life drivers. Got my boy Alex in P10. He's got the move done on George Russell. Fortunately, we missed that one. And then lower down in the field, we've got Harvey, we've got Leo, which is now AI, Mike, which should be catching Leo now that he's AI, Donny, and then we got Lamin as well. So quite a few drivers on the grid. Never, Jess, never. I could never do that. I'll have to be Mercedes for life, whether it pains me or not, you know, for the rest of my time here. So, yeah. And don't read Abby's trolling. Definitely, I do not love Red Bull. I might sip the drink from now, time to time, but no one needs to know about that. Either way, let's see what battles we have pending here. So, Alex has got up to P10, about 4 seconds away from the next car. Oh, that's good to hear, Jess. Really happy to hear as well that things are going smoothly for you and work's keeping you busy. What's your prediction for the real life Baku Grand Prix? Still got a couple of weeks to go, but should be quite fun to see what happens, see if any teams bring the upgrades. And listen, I don't remember what Abby's talking about, man. I've got amnesia when it comes to that specific moment of time she's referring to, where I may or may not had a Red Bull beverage drink. May or may not, who knows. Either way, let's see what's going on here.
Oh!
There's a yellow flag. What's happened?
I hate this game.
Is it Mikey?
Harvey crashes and he doesn't get ghosted. What the fuck?
Oh no. Some more drama at the back there, but we're going to stay on board with Alex.
Don't know, my tires are gone.
Literally.
The pits of the team will be hoping they can get back as fast as possible.
So we've got a couple of guys pitting. We've got Lamin coming out of the pits. Very wide line there, Lamin. My early prediction for Baku is Ferrari. It will be Ferrari. That's a safe bet. It's a safe bet. Just surprised me this season how much Ferrari in a way have fallen to the back of the front runners, man. Because last year they were literally challenging for race wins. They're giving Red Bull more homework than a school teacher before Easter. And now they're getting packed by Red Bull, which is to be expected, packed by Mercedes, packed by Aston Martin, and packed by their own strategy course. So, understandable why nobody today picked the good old Ferrari. And Abby would say that, of course. Everyone's getting packed by Red Bulls, unfortunately. But thankfully, in the virtual world of the F1 Mandem, there's no Red Bulls currently in the top 10. So, I'll take that. I'll comfortably take that. And like I said before, if Ryan somehow manages to finish ahead of Mike, oh boy, I'm just gonna be sitting there with my caramel salted popcorn for the next month. I can't lie. Either way, let's actually go on board with Ryan. He's made a pit. Has Ryan made a pit? It doesn't really tell us on the telemetry. I wish it did. Hopefully that's not Ryan falling back. He's on a hard tyre. I don't think he started the race on the hards. So it definitely looks like a strategy call.
Oh, Le Mans.
Leclerc is having a terrible time. I feel bad. True, Jess. Like, I don't know if he'll stay there, you know. I mean, there's not really much options on the grid, really. We're talking about like the immediate future, 1 or 2 years.
Okay,
But- Yeah, it's a bit of a sticky one for Charles Leclerc, to be fair. He just has to pray that Ferrari get on the technical side of things and build a car that's more competitive. And that also with the new manager and new management they have as well, they actually get a bit more succinct in terms of their strategy. And ooh, look at Jess. Jess is asking the spicy questions. Abby, what are you all doing to Perez at Red Bull? Listen, I'll let Abby answer that one. And that is the thing I see online as well. People are just, you know. Oh, we have a mystery person in the chat here. His name is Mike Fowler. Has he rage quit?
He has rage quitted. He is
Oh.
uninstalled.
Oh no. Oh no. I think there's live footage right now in the Netherlands of a ginger Dutch guy smashing up some desks and throwing his cat off the sim rig.
No, dude, I'm gone.
Mike was like, man, I'm going home. Either way, Mike can spectate this race with us then. Bro, how did the car feel, man?
It's not the car, it's just the game. The game is just shit.
Bro?
Like, don't buy this game. Don't ever buy this game. Not even when it's €1. Don't buy it.
Car behind the
I think I saw Alpine Was it or was it not Lamin?
That was me, man.
Oh no. Come on, my friend. Keep the fight going, bro. Ooh, Charles Leclerc with a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. So literally Jess has actually just like, you know, she said one thing and Ferrari already having a meltdown now as Charles Leclerc's gonna get a juicy 5-second penalty.
Hey.
Ryan's gonna have an interesting race here, so he's on the hards. And already it looks like his little undercut strategies pay dividends. He's on the back of Carlos Sainz here. And Carlos is completely in a separate group before, so really good tactical racing from Ryan here. And to be fair as well, even Alex has had a decent race. It'll be an Aston Martin fight between him and Lance Stroll fairly soon.
Ooh.
Jess is saying, I don't even know what Ricardo is doing at this point, but I fully expect Perez to be out by the end of the season. Ooh, spicy. I mean, to be fair, I actually like Checo a bit more, just because I feel he's the more serious driver. But, I mean, you can't undeny, like, Daniel Ricciardo's talent. I think if you put Daniel Ricciardo in a car that's conducive to his unique braking style, he can definitely do a lot of crazy things. There's, I think, a clip I saw the other day of him just lunging somebody from like 50 million years behind. The things that guy can do with a brake pedal, it completely defies physics, I can't lie. But also, it's a bit of a sticky one, you know. Red Bull have him there basically as a mascot. My guy's there like, you know, Gunnosaurus for Arsenal. Guy's just doing... Guy went from becoming a full-time Formula 1 driver to like a full-time TikToker. How the mighty have fallen, man. But anyway, I don't want Abby to punch me whilst on the stream. So, let me change the subject up a bit. And actually, to be fair, in the game, Ricardo is in P3. So, I guess Abby will take that. As she looks at me with not much facial expression at the moment. So, let me just keep it moving. Ryan making his way through the pack. Behind Monsieur Gasly. Just lining up the car now. He's got just... I'm not going to give away the figure, but just under half of his battery. It's going to be interesting to see how he uses it in this attack. Let's see. Is he going to use it? Not quite. And there's a yellow flag in Sector 1. Now it's gone. Clearly FIA haven't felt the need to bring out a safety car. Ooh, late move for Ryan. Damn, son. Ryan is a man possessed. Jeez. McLaren might have to actually give this guy a contract. Who knows? Just saying, I like Perez, but I see what the cards are saying for him. Maybe that's why Perez has been speaking out a little bit more. Yeah, potentially. You know that, you know, if you're in a position where you're basically a subordinate and there's a potential for you to get replaced anyways, you might as well say how you feel. Can't lie. Can't lie.
Or even Perez's father backstabbed him, you know? Jeez.
How so?
Did you not read that message? Like he said, everybody is still saying like, oh yeah, they prioritize Max and stuff, and even Checo's dad said like, no, that's not true.
Jeez.
So, you know, well, you don't even back your own son.
True. Bro, it's a crazy one in Formula 1, bro, because it's just, like, when things go in your favour, it's cool, but when things don't go in your favour, that's when you hear drivers or their dads moving a bit reckless. Anyway, Ryan making a fairly decent comeback here. You know that thing I said about Ryan getting into the top 5? It looks quite imminent with Charles Leclerc and that 5-second penalty. Courtesy of Jess, of course. Coming in here and, you know, doing God's works in terms of Ferrari meltdown. Gap between Alex and Lance Stroll. Around about the same place, but hopefully be able to close that gap. Ryan is also playing bumper cars with the walls. Ryan thinks it's bowling with the bumpers. Oh, Jesus. Oh man, I could only imagine what this race would have been like if I'd actually left the damage on. If I was an evil person and did evil things in my past life, I would have perhaps entertained that. But because it's the first community race, we just want to do a bit of racing today. You know, I've been nice to them and I've taken off damage today. So really, this comes down to your willpower and your ability to keep it facing in the right direction. So, Jess asks, IndyCar is this weekend. Anybody watching? I am. I definitely will be watching, trying to convince Abby to get into it as well, as Albon weirdly lagged in front of Ryan there. Ryan's like a cat with 9 lives though. All of these things happening around him, and it's like the Matrix. Man just dips and dives through it. But yeah, we're trying to get Abby into IndyCar. Basically, my co-host from Stripping Dipping Podcast, shout out to Stripping Dipping, for the month of May in the lead up to the Indy 500, the very special one-off race. We're thinking about basically doing like a thing where each of us in this like little Twitter group we've got follow a driver. So of course I've got Mr. Pato Sauce, Molly, I think it's got Joseph Newgarden, Panusha, can't remember who she's gone with. Blag has gone with Alexander Rossi, aka fake Valentino Rossi. And yeah, Mike, out of the drivers I've mentioned, so you can't take Joseph Newgarden now, which driver would you follow if you had to?
Feel bad, I'm following Newgarden.
Bro, you're neglecting your boy Scott McLaughlin.
Yeah, still Newgarden.
Jeez!
McDonald's is a close second, but
McDonald's, man like McLaughlin sauce, you know. God damn. Jeez! As looks like Alex heard me, bro. Man changed the 4-second gap into 1-second gap. Lord of mercy. I was gonna say maybe some grip hacks were going on there, but to be fair, Alex is the only person in this lobby that's racing on a console. So big shout out to Alex, racing with the big dogs. As Ryan's having a really intense fight with Alex Albon, man. Jeez, I've got that. Mike, you know, remember that message where like Alex Albon's like, "Why did he race me so hard?" It's literally what I have in my head now. Abby saying that I like GT racing at the moment. This is why I love Abby. She says the things I want to hear. Because I'm a sucker for GT racing too, aka Raffaele Marcello. But unfortunately, Abby's a Jules Gonon fan. So, you know, again, Abby doing typical Abby things. If I say left, she says right. If I say 2, she says 4. If I say Arsenal, she says Tottenham. It's just, she always has to do the opposite of what I want to do, man. Like, it's a weird parallel between us, I can't lie. But either way, they race me so hard. You remember that one, Jess? Oh my days, that radio message was funny. I can't lie.
well, I think that's the single reason he got kicked out of Red Bull.
Go again?
Just because he said that.
True. Because have you ever heard any other Red Bull driver say that?
No, exactly. No driver should say that.
True. Abby wanted to tell me
It's a
something.
joke.
She said, I mean, Rossi is better than... Oh gosh, here we go. So Abby's trying to start that whole Alexander Rossi over Pato agenda here. I'm gonna have to clip this up and send this to F1 Black later. Absolute terrible. Terrible.
Let's
Yeah.
use hope they can burn off some of this energy.
So let's see what's going on. We've got actually Alex catching to the back of Lance Stroll here. We've got our Aston Martin on Aston Martin fights. Let's see how this one goes. I think Alex just is within DRS range, to be fair. Half a second. Let's see how this one goes. Just says, nah, the best radio message of science from Australia this year. My man was crying. It's true. Man was like, Javi, no, please, Javi, please, no. Listen to me, Javi, please. This is too harsh. They can't give me fight. No way. No. Tell them, speak to me. Javi, listen. Tell them, speak to me, please. No. Either way, man was gonna get that penalty. I can't lie. Like, he murdered Alonso. But to be fair, what I didn't get is like, okay, cool. Like, he hit Alonso, and then all the other madness happened behind, and then the FIA just decided to just restart the race in the order before the crash anyway. So, I mean, why would you punish Sainz so harshly if Alonso basically was unaffected and was able to just basically regain his position under the safety car anyway? That's where I was at, And to be fair, I was even more annoyed for the likes of Gunter Steiner and Nico Hülkenberg, because he would have actually got his first podium after how many... I think Hülkenberg would have got his first podium in the time it's taken Mikey to come out into the world of life and turn 21. That's how mad it is. Hülkenberg would have actually got a podium. I would have played the lottery. I can't lie. I might have wore a Tottenham t-shirt for 5 seconds had Hulkenberg actually got a podium, because it never happens. Oh my d- Ooh, Alex getting a bit fisty-cuffy with Mr. Lance Stroll. Alex, take it easy, my guy, for Lawrence sends the, you know, the $1 billion boys around your house, bro. Gets the second part of the move done quite cleanly. So that's another move for Alex. Looks like he might actually catch Carlos Sainz, but before we miss our boy Ryan, because he's 3 tenths behind Charles Leclerc, which has a penalty anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. See what's going to happen here. They did not give Gasly
I
a
am
sergeant one
stupid.
as well.
No.
Through the same section as well, right? Well remembered. Just saying they did not give Gasly a sergeant one is BS. True. With the Gasly one, I think it's because they're teammates. So, and also if he had got a penalty, he would have probably lost his. He would have been over the super license thing, which I think they restructured anyway. Which is dumb. If you got a rule, stick to the rule. Why are you changing it all of a sudden? Just because a driver was going to be in danger of getting, like, you know, banned for a race. Didn't agree with that. And then the sergeant one, that's murder. That's literally murder, she wrote, na na na, murder, she wrote. Literally wiped out Nick de Vries, you know. And man got away with the murder as well. He completely killed de Vries and never got a penalty. But Carlos Sainz the one that got the 5-second penalty. But you know what? You know, there's been bigger tragedies in F1. Abu Dhabi. And, you know, we don't really get the same sympathy, to be fair. So, we don't really have the same sympathy.
Bahrain, Silverstone, Baku.
Hey, man. Hey. Justice. Justice, Mikey. Justice.
Yeah, justice for Silverstone.
Shut up, man. Anyway.
Justice for Bahrain.
Hey, man. I know what you're talking about. That was the FIA, bro, to be fair. With the inconsistent track limit.
Oh, it's all the FIA, isn't it?
I be in here with AKA Mr. Waluigi. Oh, yeah, this is a funny observation. So, if you guys are deep fans of Mario Kart, right? Obviously, you got Mario, you got Luigi, you got like Toad, you got all those like good guys. But then there's like an evil universe where you've got like the opposite. So you've got like Wario, which is like basically a fat, like evil version of Mario. And then you've got a lanky, scrawny guy called Waluigi, which is basically an evil version of Luigi. So the other day, me and Abby were just sitting there, and then she was like, "Do you know who Gunter Steiner reminds me of?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Waluigi." I was like, and then the more I looked at her, I was like, "Yo, the guy kind of does look like Waluigi still. That might be a DLC in a future Super Mario Bros. I can't lie."
No way Yuki Tsunoda led the whole race and now he DNF.
No way. Did you actually? Oh no, Yuki, no.
Jesus Christ.
Bro. So it's a howler for the Red Bull boys, boy. I can't lie. Where's Gasly?
Wait, so either it's gonna be Daniel Ricciardo winning in a McLaren, or Bottas winning. This is the most unrealistic shit ever.
Bro, basically the two most washed up drivers on the grid.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Wait, Ferrari have a hearing on Tuesday. What for, Jess? Spill the tea. What's going on? Why do Ferrari have
For
a
the
hearing
reverse
on
of the
Tuesday?
penalty, my guy.
Bro, they're not getting that, bro. The FIA is sticking by that, by the way. They ain't getting shit for that.
I don't know, man.
What? You're talking about the Carlos Sainz thing?
Yeah, yeah.
No, they're not getting that back, bro. Hell
I
no.
mean, they have a case, like nobody else got a penalty, so why should they?
Well, true. But is what it is, Mikey. That's just... And you know what it is as well? At the time, yeah? Like, you know when they kept red flagging the races? I was like...
Yeah.
Is it necessary? No. But do I love entertainment? Yes. And then on the flip side, Black was like, well, this is just unnecessary. You're just longing out the process. You're going to basically grid them up again multiple times and it's going to be more drama. And I can't lie. I think by basically red flagging the race when they could have maybe like safety card the final ones, they basically created more homework for themselves than they really needed on hindsight and reflection.
Yeah, but nobody wants a race to end on a safety car.
True. But then again, most of the times when the safety car rules applied fairly, it's actually probably the most fair thing to do.
Abu Dhabi 2021.
I knew Ryan was going to say that.
I mean, if there's still 2 laps left, then yes, safety car's a good option, but it would have ended on a safety car, so then... You know, everybody complained like, oh, Abu Dhabi should be a red flag, then it should be fair. Then it was would have been fair. Now it is red flag, now it's also not good.
Bro, true.
People really need to make their mind up.
True. either way, people are gonna be divided, bro. You know, like Formula One.
Yeah,
is
people are gonna whine for sure.
like the most kind of like divided sport just in life, but.
True.
I think it's just because these guys just get wrong. Like even the Fernando Alonso thing. So man's come in, yeah. So you give a man a penalty. He's come in and served the penalty, yeah. All right, cool. It looked like the guy was touching the jack, but either way, he served the penalty. How is it that you only then investigated the thing after the race, and then you taken away man's trophy, and then Aston Martin? You know, obviously with Lawrence Stroll, yeah, man turned up with the $1 billion boy club, yeah, and then FIA were like, you know what? Yeah, let's rerun the results, shall we, before we end up in a fish tank. And then Alonso's got back his trophy, bro. It's just, bro, like it's just never consistent with them. And it's like, it's beyond the point of it just being like one driver. Like, I mean, Lewis gets a lot of shit, but it's like just the racing isn't really racing anymore because it's just convoluted with dumb decisions, bro. Ooh, what's gonna happen here? Is Alex gonna get? Well, Alex had a decent race, you know. And what? All my days. So riding in P3 as well. Might get. I'm telling you, bro. You might If you want to move into my house, bro, it's fine because I think Ryan's gonna be living in your head rent free from now on, bro. I can't lie. Ryan's gonna terrorize you, bro. You know how you've been trolling me for my entire life for the last. You know, since my sim racing career began, Mike, like a couple of years ago, like, and how you torment me, and every time I have a little minor hiccup, you put me on blast, bro. I think Ryan's gonna get you now, bro, for the years of pain you put me through, bro, the years of torment you put me through, the character,
That's fine.
the character building and development you've made me do over the last 3 years, and my skin had to get thicker because of all the shit you used to put me through. Oh.
The guy went on his knees and begged me to join the GT4 league. I won both races, you know, so it's okay.
Oh, Misty
Still got that.
got down.
That guy finished P10 for something. So.
Listen, I'm not getting involved because I'm too busy watching Alex get ahead of Carlos Sainz. Fantastic move, Alex. Well done. Man's up into P6.
You know, yesterday we did Lamarck practice, and he got like the fastest lap. He got a massive hard on, and then he got 1.6 seconds dunked on his head.
Oh, you got the Gappo. You got the Dutch Gappo.
Yeah, he got the absolute gappo. Poor guy.
Instead of Gakpo, it turned into Gappo. Oh, just said, why don't people like Baku? I don't mind it. Don't hate it, but it's just not a typical race circuit. It's just another street circuit. And why do we need more street circuits? Like, especially as well, like, you know, I hope no Azerbaijani people are watching because they will put me in a fish tank. But it's just random, like, you know, can we not have a Kailani? Can we not have a race in London? Could we not have nothing nice? Like, did all of us F1 fans do something in the previous life to not deserve decent tracks? You know, we've already got free America, we've got Texas, we got what do you call it? Miami. Now we've got Las Vegas, which is astronomically high and no one can afford. I can't lie, I'm just fed up of these street circuits, man. I just want proper bad boy old circuits back again. Like, that would be nice. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. And the FIA haven't done really any like favors to themselves either, because they knew that China might not go ahead with the COVID situation. Did these guys come up with a backup? No, of course not. That's too easy. So yeah, I mean, I don't agree with people dunking. Ooh, right. Ooh, so graphics come up. To be fair,
Okay, the gap
Alex has done some good tire management as well. He's got better tires than Carlos Sainz at the moment. That's probably why he's dunking on him like Dunkin' Donuts. And yeah, and you know what? With street circuits, they have their appeal in the sense that it's a temporary circuit. It's one of them ones where, like, I guess it's easier for organizers. Oh wait, the Pierre Gasly DNF as well. Huh.
Jesus.
Oh jeez, Mikey, what happened at Red Bull, fam? Did they not pay the engine suppliers or something?
Yeah, they're frauds, man.
Honda engines are smoking more than Brookhoff, fam. God damn. Didn't expect to see that. Either way, what is there to look at now? Because everyone's a bit more spaced out. Got Lance Stroll behind Carlos Sainz. Let's see how that goes. I'm keeping an eye on Ryan too. Got about 2 and a bit laps to see if he can close a 4-second gap to Bottas for P2. Tall order, but never impossible. Let's see, let's go on board with Stroll. I would go on board with Latifi as well, but there's literally no point. It'll probably crash. So let's see. Out of the real life drivers then, we've got Ryan P1, Alex P2. Well, Leo's AI P3. So I'm gonna disqualify him. Mike P4, I'm gonna disqualify him. So I think Donny's still going, so he'll be P3. Lamin P4 and then Harvey P5. And to be fair, still 2 laps to go. Lamin, you know, slips on a bit of sauce. Might put Harvey back in contention. And yeah, Jess was like, why are you guys up so late? Listen, so with this, Jess, like we've got like a Twitter group, like with me and some other really cool guys that do some sim racing. But we're from all over the world, man. Obviously, we're based in the UK, me and Abby. You've got Mike that's out in the Netherlands. You've got Ryan that's obviously based in, well, I think it's East London. You'll correct me.
Yep.
You've got Alex, which is based in America. Not quite sure what part, but I know he's partly Dominican. Shout out to my Dominicans out there. You've got Donny as well, which is American too. But Donny's an interesting one, man. Like he's got like an aviation background, so that's really cool. Got Leo as well. He's from America also, but also he travels around Europe. He's a driving instructor or racing driving instructor for Porsche. So man's out there driving the big Porsche 911 GT3s, tearing it up on the Nürburgring. Really impressive. You've got Lamin, my French brother from another mother. Ironically, Lamin and Abby share the same birthday, even though it's not the same year. So they're birthday twins apparently. Abby said we are. And then I got my Belgian brother Harvey, man. Harvey's like the uncle of the group basically. Like Harvey's got like the nicest sim setup. But man, he needs to practice more, man. He needs to practice more and then he'll be a beast. Definitely. Right, Jess said, oh my god, I was thinking during the first 2 races, man, I miss Latifi. He would have spiced those races up. True. True. There's no cap in that one, Jess, to be fair. Man would have caused a safety car, man would have crashed and cost somebody a championship, man would have done all sorts, bro. I wouldn't put anything past Latifi. That guy is an agent, fam. As Stroll's go around the outside of Carlos Sainz here. Ooh, and hold on, there's another battle. Alex potentially P5. Let's go on board. Come on, Alex. Come on. We also need to keep an eye on Ryan as well. I want to make sure we see him as we get to the final checkered flag. Ooh, no, Alex, no. What are you doing, my guy? Oh, he got reset. Okay, he's not going to lose too much time. Lucky there. Very audacious move on Albon. Albon wasn't having none of it, fam. Albon wants that promotion back to Red Bull. So I guess we'll stick on board with Ryan then, which, to be fair, decent recovery. I think he started P3. Then on lap 1, absolute chaos. And then he's gradually got his way back, man. He's got the pace, managed his tyres quite well. And he's on the final straight. So Ryan coming across the line now, very shortly. Turns left, turns right. It's going to be a McLaren double podium with Abby's boy Daniel Ricciardo P1, Valtteri Bottas, Coffee Boss P2, and Ryan Stringer comes across the line. He waves his P3 for Mr. Stringer. Excellent result there for my fellow Londoner on a little Cockney accent.
I spun it on like halfway through the race at turn 1. If I didn't spin, I would have probably caught both of them.
Mate, you were catching them. You were catching them, to be fair, bro. And you had to do a lot of overtaking as well, bro. So fair play. Alex comes P6, so P2 of the actual non-AI drivers.
I messed that up, man. I could have had P4 if I didn't fuck up with album, but so good.
Bro, you still did amazing, man. You still did
Bro,
really
it
well.
is 2 o'clock in the morning. What?
Bro, it's late. Hey, and Alex gets driver of the day as well. Really good. solid performance, as well as an honourable shout out and mention to Mr. Donny Clinton. Honourable shout out as well to Mike Fowler, which, you know, rage quit in typical Mike Fowler fashion. Shout out to Lamin, the GOAT, my French brother from another mother, and of course as well, big shout out to my boy, I'm not gonna say his government name because I know he doesn't like that. Shout out to Mr. Harvey Specter from Suits. I know you probably can't hear me because he's deaf, but big shout out to Harvey. And yeah, let's look at the celebration. Daniel Ricciardo is smiling like it's a Colgate advert, just saying congrats to everyone. Abby saying, boo, Ryan, listen, the rivalries are starting. Tensions are starting. It's brilliant.
I'm gonna go get the popcorn.
Ryan said he's getting the popcorn. Lord of mercy. Alex, the fastest lap as well. Alex with some supreme pace, man. Jeez. Guy's absolutely flying out there.
Hey, Mikey, what happened? Couldn't handle the pressure from me.
Oh.
Here we go.
Ding, 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 ding.
You should get that salted caramel popcorn out now.
Yo, where is Mike though? He's awfully quiet.
I gave Mike some payback.
Mike dipped for. I was like, fuck this shit.
He promised to send it in turn 1, so I gave it to him.
We'll do it on iRacing.
We definitely have to do an iRacing one next time, and I hope Alex can get a PC soon as well, man. It'd be really good to get Alex to join us as well. But we have to do more of these community races as well, to be fair, as well, on a circuit that we actually enjoy. Because I can't lie, like as soon as you guys even mentioned Baku, I was like, cool, I'll host it, but I'm not driving.
I didn't even get a pick at this. It was just like, oh yeah, we're racing at Baku.
Bro, you trained late, man. But to be fair,
Bruv, literally, this is my first race on bloody iRace, on a F1.
well, you bust it. You bust it, man. And the thing is, what's different to all the F1 games?
Oh, Abby's already started as well.
Where's Mike? Where's Mike?
Mike
Abby's responded for Mike. When are you able to race without using the walls as bumpers?
Jeez. Confrontational.
This track is a bumper magnet.
I love how Donny completely slapped Micah as well, fam. Like, Micah was just holding corn from everyone.
Mikey couldn't handle me beating him. That he had to uninstall the F1.
He made man quit. Man quit. Hey, just said more community races. We'll definitely do it, 100%. You know, it takes a bit of strategizing because everyone's had like
round 2.
Time. Hey, man, nah, not round 2 today, Ryan, mate. Flipping out. You know that thing you mentioned behind your sim rig that resembles a bet?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna go hit the hay with that one in a minute.
Bro. Oh man, but we'll definitely do. I don't know. Maybe we need to do this as a thing, like the week before Formula One race, or however, like you know, you guys are available. We should definitely do it again.
That sounds good.
Community
Mike
championship.
I community.
I gave Mike a 7 on the straights.
I like that one, Donny. I like that one. As long as you can hold Mike up a bit more for us in future episodes, that'd be grand. Can't lie. Abby shaking her head as well, because you know she's committed now.
Yeah,
She's obviously put all of her chips into you know the Mike coin. So yeah, the Mike coin didn't pay dividends today.
You know what will make it even better?
Wait, what do you think,
If I've won if they won the Euro Millions.
bro? Have you won it?
I'm finding out now.
Ooh. What's the first thing you're gonna buy?
Next time I do it without
A fat rig and a big fluffy teddy bear for Mike to cry into.
Oh snap! Rude. Very rude.
But fair. I think I won. I think I won £2.80. Way.
Hey man, you can buy a nice chicken and chips with that, bro.
Oh yes, the old London chicken shop. Those are banger.
Where they probably sell like pigeon instead of fried chicken, bro.
Yeah, like that.
no bird flu or anything.
Yeah, no.
No.
Maybe a bit of rat.
Oh yeah, right. I'm done, yo. Let's see Donny in the chat now as well. He's obviously participating in race 2 and doing God's work of trying to distract Mike. Love that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap out this stream. I'm gonna just catch up with the boys for a bit. But guys, if you've watched this afterwards, because I know it's quite late, just make sure you slap the like button. And yeah, just comment as well. Tell us who your favorite driver was. For me, it had to be between Ryan and Alex today for sure. But everybody's a winner in my eyes. And yeah, for sure, just we have to do another one.
Subscribe. We need to that 400 one again.
We will. Oh yeah, and another thing as well is for all the iRacing guys as well. We have to do the Indy 500 race as well. We're gonna arrange that at some point too.
The what?
We're gonna do an Indy 500 race, bro.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we're gonna be driving around. It's gonna be I'm gonna program some safety cars inside there as well. So that's gonna be fun as well to see how everyone drives with the AI and the tires, the fuel and stuff like that too. So it's gonna be lots of fun. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Six, thank you so much. Donny, thank you so much as well in the chat. I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna catch up with my boys. So guys, if you've been watching, catch you guys soon. Have a good weekend. And it's been your boy AMG.